Hey everybody, it's me, David Brown with DBI. I hope everybody's had a great week. Welcome to this week's Design and Dialogue. As you can tell, I'm back in beautiful Seattle, Washington. We were down in Las Vegas, Nevada for 2 weeks, enjoying the sun and the Southwest and the heat. I believe the day we left Saturday, it was 1:15, so we definitely got our share of the heat. So it's very different being back here in Seattle with, right now, I think it's 69 degrees. So it's very different. I don't know if I shared in some of the design and dialogues that I did while in Las Vegas, but we drove down. We took the car and did kind of an old school summertime load up in the station wagon vacation and saw a lot of the country. And I can attest to the fact that we live in a very, very large country. And very beautiful. I think the Pacific Northwest is beautiful. I think there is such a beauty to the southwest of this country as well. And really seeing it was just magical. I really had a good time on the drive. But because we live in such a large country, we were driving a lot. I had about 8 hours over 2 days each to kind of think and read and catch up and plan and kind of do a lot of kind of mental work when you're just quietly watching the scenery roll by. And one of the things that came up that I wanted to share in this design and dialogue is what I consider the most important work someone can do. And I don't say that to be clickbait or grab a headline. I truly believe that during these times, during these kind of recession-esque, uncertain times, is when someone does the most important work they can do. And this thought came to me back in 2010 as I was starting the company. And I want to read it, this quote to you that kind of started me down this path. It's by a gentleman named George Wood Bacon. George Wood Bacon was a physician and a teacher in the early to kind of mid 1800s. And he says this: "Fortunes are not made in the boom times. That is merely the collection period. Fortunes are made in depressions or lean times, when the wise man overhauls his mind, his methods, his resources, and gets in the training needed for the race to come." It struck me back in 2010, and it strikes me now as DBI starts to get back to levels before COVID and the outbreak. I work with a lot of my firm companies and clients to get them back up or help them through. This is again striking a chord. The most important work we do is not in the boom times. That's when you reap what you sow in the depression times and the harder times. And so I wanted to share that in this week's Design and Dialogue. Whatever it is, whatever you think about doing, do it. Think about reading a book. Think about taking a class. Think about taking a seminar. Think about deconstructing and reconstructing your retirement plans for your firm. Whatever you think is going to give you that competitive edge when everything does start to grow at a more rapid rate, now is the time to pound that out and get it right. Right now, I'm reading a book called Never Split the Difference. It's by Chris Voss. It's about negotiating life or death, in his case, not so in mine. But the principles I'm learning correlate directly to what I'm going to need when everything starts to get busy again and business is back to what it was before. So kind of think about it. Think about the work that you need to do on your firm or yourself right now so you can get out of this depression, recession, whatever we're calling it. And when the boom times do come back, you're prepared to really, really be successful. And that's it. A pretty simple tip, but very profound, at least for my company. It helped me grow back in 2010, and it's helping us kind of navigate the changes of today. I do appreciate everybody. I enjoy these talks with you. Please comment below. I've been going through some of the past comments, and I've got a few ideas for some design and dialogue podcasts that could be interesting based on some of the shares. So I appreciate everything that you do. That's it for today, and I'll see you next week.